Divine water. We already have too much here. Guess I'll just drink it. We got a 𝐸𝐴𝐮 here. I don't. Guess I use this. Would be nice to enshrine stuff and then use it up. So I guess this is like a point of no return. Because we now solved the thing. So we're definitely gonna keep this one save in the back here. Just so we can come back later, hopefully. I'm gonna go away from there. Bandage. Nice. Well, we're already full here. Let's see if we can find a... Let's see if we can find a prey station nearby. Wasn't there... Wait, was there none here? Could have sworn somewhere here was a shrine we can use. Maybe I just gotta find it again. Oh, there it is. This certainly will open up our stuff here. Nice. PlayStation 6. Well, what do we want? Health? Stamina? Stamina, I guess, right? Nice. Look at that big old bar now. Nice. There's a note here. Withstand the ceremony of welcoming. Hinako shall be born anew with blinding beauty. Yeah, we did that whole thing. Okay, where was the side pathing? Here, and then to the left there's a bandage, right? Yeah. Now we got it. Okay, let's make a new save. Just so we, you know, like, not accidentally overriding stuff. Oh, right there. Looks like a Dark Souls Plus run after a while. Kinda does, yeah. So let's make a record here. This is before we did the red water thing, and we already used our maximum off saves. It's fine. We're gonna use slot 2 now. Okay, so apparently this is all we need to do. Oh. That was the wrong wall. 500% stamina. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, I think now we're good to go and move on. I love how she's like still approaching like this. I think I have an idea what we need to do and in which order, so let's see. Can we skip this? No, we can't. Okay. This is the part in the speedrun where we're like, Mats, please! Alright, time to fight. I just noticed we automatically use our thingy. I wasn't even aware this is automatically activated for us. This reminds me of Kingdom Hearts and the fight with Sephiroth. Damn. Because like there's also in this Kingdom Hearts 1 fight with Sephiroth lots of moments. Oh, they're exploding, aren't they? Just so I can slash them. This is very cool that we can constantly do this dodge, heavy attack, dodge, heavy attack. Look at this. Doing. This feels like a very nice, clean fight. Fuck me up. Oh shit, I just noticed they actually chase you down like this. Like Call of Duty zombies. Let me heal up quickly. Is that like... I was gonna say, is she like pretending to be hard? Oh shit, I just saw that she had another perfect parry coming in. I was gonna say with it. Wow, she's really mean when she kills you. Bye bye. Like, oh yeah, what the hell? Alright, we're already in beast form, we should use that time. I was gonna say, there it is. 2 slashes and then we can use a heavy attack like this. Ora! Ooh. Holding 4. Right. Hey, where's my parry? That was a perfect parry, wasn't it? All right, come on. I need the soul steel thing. Come on. Nice. Cool interrupt. Come on, that counter, right? Let's see up first. Come on, bam. Oh, Soul Siphon actually impacts her as well. I think that was just a nigga plastic, but it still is cool to see. Oh. Time to back up a little bit. The whole thing is fire, so it's kind of interesting to see. Ooh. I was gonna say, is this final phase now? Nice. Perfect. What a... And there it is. Alright, nothing new here. Let's skip this then. Right. And we're back in 𝐸𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐻. Now with the purified. Well, with the crimson water and not the sword yet. We need the sword still. And the question is, how do we get the final Jinzo statue? That's the big question, right? Okay, there's something new about this. Probably because we're now in the 𝐸𝐸𝐻 Plus ending. Let's see. Wasn't after this phone call we also hear Rinko? Not quite sure. Yep, time to go home. Oh, there's the sister. There.
Hinako,
oh, you're ready! Choose death. Please. I need you to die. Is everyone a killer? What? What? So this is like the path forward, right? You gotta kill everyone. Okay. Sounds like it's not necessarily killing all the people in their life, but just, you know, put them away to be the lovely wife to a husband. It is the 60s after all. Can't wait to make it to 2060. And then talk about the 60s, like, yeah, the 60s are here, haha. But it's the 2060s and everyone's like confused. Why are you talking about the 60s, man? Like, well, because I like it here. So, excuse me. Right. So that's all that here. And well, definitely is a path forward, right? Don't we also have to fight like some stuff now? 80s disco. Gosh, imagine us being 80 in the... Like, we'll be 80 when we reach the 2070s, bro. What the fuck? God. Oh. Well, let's record progress here. I mean, I guess that works. I think forward, right, there's a monster. Yep. Monster! I'll never not remember the little girl constantly saying, monster! From Revelations 2. There's okay, there's nothing here. Mushy? Somebody home? Oh. Choo. That was House's Peak streaming. Monsters! We still have 2 more Resident Evil games at least to play. And there's at least also the Chronicles. Well, it looks like our path forward determines us to fight a monster. Let's do it. Hard open. Excuse me. That is my attack. What the fuck? That was close call. Why is the reach of this thing so short? There you go. Let me repair this one. There. I like the axe. It's a bit feeble, but it works really well. Spinning bird kick. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's this? Research journal photo 5. A photo attached to a research journal. It appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of 𝐸𝐵𝐵𝐻𝐸𝐵𝐻𝐸. So this is our 5th and final Jesus statue. And once we did this, we can finally retrieve the sacred sword, I think. So that's good. In the Edo period, lightning struck the divine tree, leading people to believe that its spiritual power was lost. They then turned to worship the next oldest object, the Inari statues. Thus, the people of 𝐸𝐵𝐻𝐸𝐵𝐻𝐸 began worshipping Inari-sama. However, the sacred sword predates even the Inari faith. If the oldest object was to become the next object of worship, then it should have been this sacred sword. In other words, if the sacred sword is discovered, it will, without a doubt, undermine the very foundation of local beliefs. Well, there's just one hell of a sword, eh? Clinical trial. I began by taking this medicine out of desperation. My first impression was that it smells of peaches and is faintly sweet. After taking it before bed for the past 3 nights, I had my first lucid dream. For the whole night, I was able to organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness. Was this what the tales meant when they said the drug allows you to speak with your inner self? I've heard that taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. However, I'm sure its effectiveness depends on factors like dosage and body composition. At any rate, this has been a letdown so far. Talk to your dreams, right? I mean, that's a thing. So, the picture. The picture focus go. There's like a house here. There's like 3 bags there and a lamp. And somewhere there is the statue. Right. No. Oh, this bitch is here. Yeah, this is something we definitely have to take care of. Ugh. Good shit so far. Spit on me, mommy! That's not what I want to do. I want to dodge. Well, great. Now I could dodge, but I didn't. Oh, nice. Double shot. Boom. Oh, it's just that. Is it already dead? Now it is. Okay. No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. Okay. Oh. You're in pain now because you chose to be. I'm moving forward. You know what? That kind of goes hard. Oh, we got a crowbar here. Well, we haven't even used the first one. Letter to Kumiko. He's really done it this time. That husband of mine is always quick to brandish the knife around when he loses his temper. But this time he went too far. He threw it at Hinako. Did he even stop for a second to think what might happen if he mangled her face before she got married? I just don't know what's going through his head sometimes. Sorry, Kumiko. I know Mom was complaining to you. Oh, so it's the mother talking about the father and the knife. You know, we've seen the mom and dad fight already, of course. Oh. Anything else here? Oh, this is like their neighborhood house, isn't it? Something here, maybe? Bandage! Let's go! I like the bandage. Still wondering where that shrine statue is. Well, there's a lantern back there that's on. And there's 3 bags here. I think we're on the right path. Maybe following these steps here? Oh, there it is. The character etched into the stone base is indecipherable. What do we see? Where do we gotta go? This house, the water pool, and a knife. Oh! Do we have to like sacrifice a knife or something like this? Buried tribute. Okay. Oh, there's a ladder. Clinical trial. It has now been 2 weeks since I began taking Kakura Makakura. I've observed no significant physical changes. If anything, I've been falling asleep and waking with ease. I've had lucid dreams on average, an average of once every 2 days. When I do, I feel neither the passage of time nor exhaustion, which allows me to become lost in thought. However, today I was met with startling results. In my dream, there was another version of myself who spoke to me, similar to like we're always in a new game. Well, that is quite surprising. Hans, are we on drugs? Like all the fucking time, maybe? Girl, I hate that this is a first frame attack we just can't dodge at all. I'm almost like, bang that bitch, but no, I'm just... Oh, nice. I saw the chromatic aberration coming in, but I was just not quick enough to hit R2, but I could still dodge in time and then hit it with the heavy. True unseeable, absolutely. Omamori, Sutsuran. Perfect dodges become easier to perform. Ooh. See, this is why I got the extra slots. So... Should I use the extra damage thing? Perfect dodge becomes easier to perform. Passive attack, I mean, you have to perform a perfect dodge. Yeah, these two together are definitely super important. And the heavy one is literally just there so we can use it. So, but we have the crowbar like this right now. Only the moves are faster. Joke. I'm gonna start key charging all my enemies soon. Right, so we get this thing here. Still, where is this house located? Where may this be? Oh. Oh, it's literally here, the knife. That's old kitchen knife. Father's old tuna filleting knife. It's now completely rusty and useless. Well, time to go back. We found our offering, and then we can track all the way back to the sacred tree. Let's go. Let's go, we got it, boys. I just gotta find the path forward. The statue is there. Let's go. And of course we cannot pass through here. GG, well played. I have a feeling we are able this night to get the New Game Plus endings. At least the second and third one. I think the fourth one requires us to go in an entirely new time through it here. Did I just walk past it? I did. Well, we'll find out. Where the hell is it? Oh. Huh? Here? On the other side? Down there? ¿Dónde está? To the left, right? Yeah, up here, okay. Saw the 3 bags. Alright. Okay. Oh boy, our path to the divine tree now, all the way back here. It's now blocked by monsters. Okay. Oh, it's literally blocked because we have to go here with this. Come on. Nice. The enemy blocked the attack from us. So in order to make it back, we actually have to like fight a lot more monsters still. There you go. Yeah. But it's cool. The game's literally like, alright, you did a goal. Here's your reward. Go to the divine tree. Alright, let's do it. Let's see what's on top of the mountain. Oh, Larry, it's your mother. Yeah, it's literally just a path here and then to the left. Damn. Did Father do this? Did he like murder all of these? Again, this is some cool extra quests. No, you're gonna find the 5 statues. If you do it successfully, you also gotta like backtrack a little bit. I do wonder what the reward will be. In the sense of like, will it be worth it doing all of this? Right, so this is the shrine. Let's make a save here. So this is the save now where we have successfully unlocked basically the sacred sword. And then we have the crimson water, which we also need to use in order to, like, purify it, question mark. And depending if you purify it or not, you get different endings. We first want to go for the ending where we have the sword but we did not purify it. And the question is, where is, like, the chance to purify it? Oh, wow. Cutscene time. Oh shit, it just lies there. Okay. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Yo! I am the storm that is approaching. Alright, there's a reward here. Obtain the sacred sword after uncovering its legend. An ancient sword that harbors a malevolent energy deep within its steel. Even if the blade chips, the mysterious power that resides in it will restore the weapon to its whole and unblemished state. Okay. So, while it is sheathed, the sacred sword will recover durability when you attack enemies using other weapons. Okay. While you can use the sacred sword to focus attack, your gauge will remain untouched if you attack while focusing. However, if you are attacked while in the state, you will automatically block the attack and be forced out of focus. Okay, so with the sacred sword, when we are focusing, we will parry, but we can, not continue afterward. You can perform a counter while wielding the sacred sword using R2 so long as a counter is possible, even if you're already in the middle of an attack. So this is basically like the arm, right? When we're like mashing it, and then all of a sudden, one of the enemies is like blinking. If we just mash R2, then they're gonna get countered. Well, ain't that fun? Oh, it's actually even a 4th slot in the inventory. Oh, I see why we need to purify it. Oh, wow. It's like his sword has a mind on its own. This sword is literally going... Rawr. Yeah, we gotta purify that bad boy. Alright. But like I said, we've done all the things we need to do for, I think, ending 3, where we obtain the sword and purify it. So we can purify it by the next water station, question mark. But we don't want to do it yet, because we want to first have the ending without the purified sword. So, it's the Yoshi sword. It is Yoshimitsu. Quite literally. So here we go. We can actually override this one save we already used here. Right. It literally says in the New Game Plus guide, to purify or not to purify. If you're planning to purify the sacred sword, return to the area where you picked up the knife and take the path that leads up to the northwest. This is directly north of the final Jesus statue. We've seen that after the first Jesus statue, there is a path that was blocked. Maybe it's now open. And then when you reach the top of the stairs, turn right to find a basin. If you solve the crimson water puzzle, the basin should not be filled with crimson water. Interact with it and the sword will be purified. So this save that we literally just made now here. Like, this is the most important save 3 here. With the most playtime, 12 hours and 8 minutes. This save is basically our split path. From here on, we're going to continue now to get one of the endings. And then we're going to load it again. And then we're going to continue it actually with the purified sword. So we can actually, even on an ending where we don't intend to purify the sword, still solve the water puzzle so we can come back later. I see how it is. Well... I do wonder if there's another save option down there before we move on. Let me see, we're here. Well, yeah, there is actually a save just here. So let's overwrite this one save. Was it down here? To the right, okay. Let's overwrite this save one last time, and then basically we have our point where we split off. So from here on out, we're going for the ending with like the evil sword. So 12 hours and 9 minutes. And then afterwards, once we did this one, then we come back and do the other one. I have a terrible feeling that this way we will not get a new game plus save where we have like everything on one save, but it's scattered on multiple saves, which is kind of unfortunate. But then again, I don't really care about the platinum necessarily, so who knows. We'll see how it goes. So here is right 2 down there, right? I just don't want to see where we're gonna go. On here. Let's see. So if we follow the path here, apparently this is where it leads us to the place where we can purify the sword. Oh, no, wait. Pick up the knife, take the... In the area where you picked up the knife was not here, the knife was further down, right? Was it like down there or something? Wait, no, to the left here, maybe. Let's try it out. Wow, they actually are tracking you. Just notice that on the ground. Bam. Yosh! It is quite effective. And actually has quite some stamina, I like that. Let's see, so this path definitely leads us back to town. And this path, question mark, leads us to... Oh, there we go, here's something. Ah, right. It's the oldest Oinari-sama, the one and only. Straight mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. You are different from those delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow, but I simply ask you to choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as an awfully overbearing, but please you must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you're still young. For when you are grown up, you will be free to do as you please. Nice, we get sushi. Well, and if we interact with this here, we can purify the sword. Nice. So basically, that's the location. Like I said, we're not gonna do this for ending 2. Well, the third ending, but the ending number 2 that we want to unlock. It is important that we not purify the sword. So we're gonna come back another time and do it in another playthrough. The thing is, we can actually, like, continue... I mean, if we get this one ending, we could, in theory, at least, do an awful playthrough. What are you looking at? Just want to play here. Oh, I was gonna say that thing's dude. Damn, what? They actually vanish fully. I was gonna say there's something here I want to pick up, right? I do wonder how much quicker... I'm still debating. I know that the Crimson Water puzzle only needs to solve once. It's basically, once we do it and we get a new game plus save from this, we don't have to do it again. So we can definitely like way faster run through the game again. And we know we can also like do new game plus next time way faster. Thanks to the sword and even more upgrades we have. So I'm resolved if I wanna go straight to the ending or not. Should I heal? I should heal. There's still a lot to come. We still gotta, you know, kill our parents. We gotta at least go for the shrine one last time, I'm thinking. So there's definitely a lot of game coming. Old medical record. Notes. While the request for emergency transport was being made, I was left alone in the examination room with the patient. During this time, he briefly regained consciousness. When I rushed over and began calling his name, he responded, Kochiyuki. So that is my name. It is not uncommon for patients with high fevers to experience disorientation. However, this young boy did not show any signs of distress. He remained expressionless, his face like an unmoving mask. His eyes were blank and glassy, not unlike those of a doll. At the very least, I did not note any of the usual symptoms of fever-induced disorientation. Immediately after, he again lost consciousness. As I did not accompany him, I do not know the details of what happened after the prefectural hospital. Although such an episode can likely be attributed to a temporary disturbance in the patient's memory, as a long-practicing physician of Ebizugaga, I cannot help but be reminded of that local phenomenon, the fox possession. Ooh. Spooky, scary skeletons. It in? What's that in? Ooh, dried carcass. I gotta leave this one. We definitely have to find another shrine to present our offerings. Over here? Toolkit. Leave this one. And this is nothing. Well, we get the way we get there. We know that we have at least a branching save now. Oh, there. Shrine. Yep. Yep. 540 is definitely not enough, right? No. Not sure if there's a point to save you. Another strict mother's letter. Interesting. Good morning, my handsome boy. Even if you find yourself poor of pocket, you must never let yourself become poor of heart. You mustn't forget that you have inherited your father's noble blood. You must study hard and learn to be a gentleman. Do not think of yourself as a little boy, for you are simply a tiny adult waiting to grow. There will come a day when your father shall require your help. Mark my words. Okie dokie. God, there's also a whole house puzzle, right? Again, I do wonder how much quicker we can go through New Game Plus in some of these areas, which took us quite a while on New Game. We've seen already with school, there was a great example that we can definitely like go through the game way faster. I should have used the blade, eh? Wow. Hit two of them at once. Damn it, through the heart. The thing is, it does actually recover during boss fights as well, right? Oh, damn it. It is definitely strong, look at that. This boss for sure did take some of the endurance away, but again, it's basically like the Master Sword. It literally heals itself as it's fighting. So it's like really not much to worry about, I guess. wonder what this path leads to. Oh my lord, oh, game, what are you? We got some loading issues right now. It's exactly the same location as we had in the new game, where the game is just stuttering. Who are you talking to? Your eyeball is not here. Okay, considering how slowly the sword is healing itself, that may be an issue. We got one toolkit we can repair. Yeah, I guess I'll use it on the crowbar. This is not the path I have to take, so let's move on. You can basically just run to a house, right? Is that a house? That's a house. My house in the middle of the street. Alright. So, back to the house puzzle. Hello. Right. 𝐇𝐚𝐮 residence, new game plus. There you go. Is there anything important that's new? Changes based on learnings. Worth noting at this point in the game, you experience changes in puzzles, documents, and even key items that are dependent on the ending you're going for. With that in mind, please note that I've written this while aiming for the Fox wedding ending number 2. This means some changes may not appear and may differ slightly if you're going for the Fox weds. It's tail ending 3, right? Okay. Okay. From what I can tell, there's a couple new items in here, but this is really weird. New Game Plus, it's gonna be its own thing. We don't necessarily need a guide. The guides was really just there for me personally, so I can get the Sacred Sword and not miss it on accident, you know? Because that's definitely a key item that I want to have, so we can move on. So let's see again. 1209, that's our Sacred Sword split point. And from here on out, we're basically playing for ending number 3. And then another. Right, how did we find all the things that we needed to move on here? Right. There's the calendar. We definitely need to get our puzzle sorted. Place that here. Okay, let's first search the other places. I know we gotta find the propane thingy. Schlauch. you know what I mean, right? The tube. We need the tube. Yeah. I completely was not able to tell. Let's see. Yeah, our own picture is missing, so this needs to be up correctly, and our own face needs to be the only one upside down, so... There we go. Prepared that already for the second visit. I like being the fish in the New Game Plus. I wonder if this house changes also depending on what end we get in terms of like the people we interact with. Free heal basically. An axe. Or we can heal this axe for free, I guess. Okay, our sword is still not being sheathed. I do wonder how much time it takes for it to fully heal. If it even heals at all. Or do we need to like lower it fully before it starts to heal? No, that is a curious question, isn't it? Right, so here, yeah, that's missing the tube. Bring the tube. This is where we melt the thingy from the pigeon room. Or swaddle room, or whatever. Here we go, we got a bunch of offerings. Let us bring forth the offerings, and then we're gonna move on to the next stage. Act 100, we can pray, right? Sanity. Sure, why not? We're clinically insane anyway, let's go with that. Right, and now we can actually stay on this save here. I don't save number 4. There's also steel pipe for later use, just in case you need it. In New Game, I was definitely struggling with this. So, second level. What was second level again? I think second level allowed us to get the picture, right? No shrine here. Not even a chance to attack. Oh. Oh, there it is. That was quick. Yeah, once we do get a perfect parry, we definitely do a lot more damage. Ow, what the bro, bitch. Oop. Let me try the sword now. I think there's barely recovered. But it feels like only in the presence of enemies does it recover. Oh my god, it came all over the place. Okay, like it definitely recovers though, I can see that. Okay, good shit. Let's see what's here. But sure, we can offer that. Stuck. This is where we get a picture. Not really. Washing machine fly. Be mesmerized by the swirling dance of washing water. State-of-the-art electronic washing machine for the housewife who knows best. Washing machine of the future, brought to you by electronics pioneer Toranani Denki. The KM2 model costs 29,800 yen, which is like 3 Robux in today's currency. At least. What do we have here? Money. Do we need any of this? Should probably heal a little bit. Okay, this is fully explored. Time to move on to the rest. Again, I know roughly what to do when we have the puzzle pieces. The problem is finding all the puzzle pieces. It was just like a dead end room. It's just a dead end. Okay. Moving on down here. Stuck. Nothing to do. Badass. Ugh. Stay away from me. Oh. Like a dog. Did I hit it? There you go. Crowbar is such a good essential tool just because of the high durability. Alright, anything else down here? We tried this door, not the other. Also can't open this one, fair enough. Ah, this is the picture we need in level 1. I feel like I've seen this photo one before. Hey, we got a toolkit, I'll take that. I think I'll wait before I actually use it. How? What the f— Right, we're missing the calendar still. Boom. Oh, nice. Nice. 2-for-1 deal. I gotta watch out. Where are you moving? I was just trying to counter it, but it was too slow. Nice. The right time for the counting. Wow, it does eat away on a crowbar. Bam. Alright, what do we have here?
おままごとに入れてって頼んだら入れてくれなかったんだって。
あらあら、気の毒だったね。
ひなちゃんは男の子と遊んでたから女の子のお遊びには入れてあげる。
Okay, that's a different story I don't care about. This one. Oh, we gotta do this puzzle again. I mean, last time it was literally all everyone to the left and the broke one to the right. Let's see if it's still the same. Not the same. Okay. Huh. Now the foxes are not? Oh, not quite. Is it this one? Oh, it's not quite. No. Damn, girl, you're heavy. Ah, perfect.